Now, take side heading, Dynamic SQL. Okay, and now see here. So, Dynamic SQL, okay, so what it is, how you need to convert a static query into dynamic queries. Okay, just observe. So, generally in the previous SQL language, okay, what we did, we are interacting with the SQL queries like insert, update, delete, create, select, drop, alter. So these are the commands we are using in a SQL. So now suppose one of the example, let you see, if I'm writing like a drop table and table name, okay, the which table I'm giving here, EMP. So whatever the table name I'm giving here along with this query, okay, and this query, if I executed, which table can I delete now? EMP table only I can delete. Suppose if I want to delete any other table, okay, if I want to delete any other table, then what we want to do, we need to write my query again. For example, suppose I wanted to delete another table, DEPT table, I need to drop. Then what we want to do, again, we are writing drop table, table name. Suppose you want to delete one more table, student. Again, we are writing drop table, table name is what now? Student. If you want to drop one more table, again, we are writing what? Drop table, table name is course. So that means what you understand here, every one table or any specific table or a particular table, when we need to delete from my database now, the query or command I'm writing how it is here, number of times. But I can't like that. Okay, my required table name I can give at runtime level as a value, and that will be substituted in my query statement, and query will execute, delete your table. So that is not happened here. If EMP table means drop table EMP. So which table name are you passing here, or which table name are you mentioned there? That particular table only deleted. That particular table only drop. If I want to delete one more table, again, we need to write a query. So like every table deletion, we need to write a query statement. This kind of queries are called as what now? Static. So once I declared, that cannot be changed. And whatever I declared here, so EMP table I'm giving here, that cannot be changed. If I'm giving DEPT table, that cannot be changed. So like which table name are you passing in the query, that particular table only affected, and the table name, if I want to change, means I can't change it. Okay, so that kind of queries are SQL queries, and these types of queries we called a static. But static problem is what now? Whenever we want to change my table name, then we need to write a query again. Like how many times I written? 4 times I written. 4 times, 4 different tables are deleted. So that means what happened? For every table deletion, you need to rewrite your query again and again. Yes or no? So this is static problem. Now, instead of static, now what I want to convert into dynamic levels. To conversion technique is called as a dynamic SQL. The SQL language query is a static queries. Those queries, if you convert into dynamic levels and dynamic type, then it is called as a dynamic SQL we called. Okay. And dynamic SQL is a programming technique. It's just a programming technique to build SQL statements at a runtime level. So where your SQL query will be prepared by your Oracle, not at a declaration, preparing by your Oracle at a runtime level. So that kind of the preparing of statements we can do by using of a dynamic SQL technique. And now you can see this is static, but the static query I'm converting into dynamic. So what I did here in this case, First, I created one variable. The variable name I'm taking T name. The table name is just XYZ variable. This variable I declared with which type? Dynamic variable. How can you say it is a dynamic variable? Ampersand we are using. So that means this is called as a dynamic variable. So dynamic variable is what now? T name, table name, something. Okay. Then tell me if it is a variable T name is a which type of dynamic? It means this variable value was given by user at which level? Declaration or runtime? Runtime level. So whatever we are giving the dynamic variable value, whatever I was given at runtime level, okay, those values are storing into T name variable memory. And that variable, where are you substituted? In my query. What is the query? Drop table T name. T name is a variable name. So now at runtime, suppose I'm giving here emp table name I entered. Then this name will saving under T name variable. T name variable are you substituted into query. Then what it was happening? Drop table. What is the table name in place? EMP. Okay, now? Right. Now, which table is deleted? EMP table. Suppose you need to enter at runtime DEPT I'm entered. Then this DEPT table storing under TE name. T name. T name I substituted here. Now this time, which table is taking automatically? DEPT. So that is which table I deleted? DEPT. So that means at runtime level, which table name the user was given, that table is deleted by your database. So that means a table name, I'm not assigning my table name at the time of query declaration. I'm not assigning my table name at the time of query declaration. I am assigning my table name. I am assigning my table name at dynamic levels, not at declaration level. At my runtime level, I'm giving the table name. Okay, now? So whenever your table name, when we pass at runtime level to my query, then the query is called as a dynamic query. Then the query is called as what? Dynamic query. So this is what a dynamic SQL technique. So now we can see like these dynamic SQLs, where it will be useful, sir, in real time means when we don't know table name, column name until runtime. So that means which table name the user will delete. How I knows? We don't know. When it will be knows, at runtime he was given, then only we knows. So until unless the value was not given by user at runtime, no one can expect which number is entered by user. Yes or no? That's why runtime level, which value is passing, anybody expected? Expected? No. Expected? Now I'm entered some value. Expected? What I'm entered? Then, so you expected 10, I'm entered 20. If you expected 20, I'm entered 9. So meaning is what now? Runtime level, whatever user entered, that no one can expect. You are expected means you are a god. You are expected means you are a god. So no one can expect it. So no one can expected which table name user will enter at runtime level. In that cases, dynamic variables are useful. Understand? Na? So user, what values are entered? I can't expect. But whatever he was entered, that value I want to store in somewhere. The somewhere is nothing but what now? Variable memories. So that's why this dynamic SQL statements also, where the real-time people are using, when they don't know what table name they entered, what column name they entered up to or until runtime, then we don't know what he was entered. In that cases, these dynamic SQLs are useful. These dynamic SQL statements are useful. Okay, now? Right. And these are dynamic SQL commands, either DDL, DML, DQL, DCL, whatever it was, can be executing by using one of the command is called a execute immediate command. Which command? Execute immediate. This is a one command. This command through my SQL, dynamic SQL query statements are executed. So that means whenever I want to execute my SQL, dynamic SQL query, I can't directly execute. Okay, I can't directly execute. If I want to execute that statements, I want to use one more command is called, that is called a execute immediate. Okay, na? And that's why what execute immediate, sir? This statement is used to execute your DDL commands or dynamic SQL command. Okay, na? DDL commands or dynamic SQL command we will be execute. For that purpose, we need to use a execute immediate command. And what is the syntax here? Execute immediate. Along with this command, your dynamic SQL command should be pass. The which command you need to make it as a dynamic statement. That dynamic statement where you want to write along with the execute immediate statement block, you need to write your dynamic statement. And whatever, see, suppose what is my dynamic statement as per this example? Here I'm writing. What is my dynamic statement here? What is the dynamic statement? Drop table T name. This is my dynamic statement. This is my dynamic statement. So this is a dynamic statement. This is called a dynamic query. This dynamic query I am writing to along with what now? Execute immediate. Okay now? So this is what we called as your dynamic SQL definition. Right down below. Online students, am I audible, guys? Online people? Online students. Okay. Okay, right. And let me see once one example. We will see how to preparing your dynamic query Eruption. So create a stored procedure to drop a table at a runtime level. And here one more thing, dynamic queries, sir, we can't directly write. Just now I said, along with execute immediate statement, you must be prepared what procedures. That means dynamic SQL queries we can write under a block. It's not like open statement. Okay, I can write drop. Okay, otherwise I can write execute, immediate, drop. I can't write this. So we need to write that query under procedures block. So already you have a procedures knowledge, and now you can see create or replace procedure. My procedure name is drop underscore table, and this procedure is having one parameter that is called a n. So n is a parameter here. Okay, na? And this is which type of parameter? In type. So here n is what, sir? Means that n is a parameter name. And this parameter I was applied and substituted in my query. And this query I just return at my execution level. That's called a dynamic SQL we called. Understand now? So now suppose at runtime level, suppose user entered some table name is equals to EMP. Then what happened? This table name, the table name will treat as a value. Okay, treat as a value. That value will storing under in parameter n. N is substituted here. So that means in place of n, what it was? EMP. And now your execute immediate command or statement will execute this command at a runtime level. How it was executed? Drop table space table name. Here, which table name are you given here? EMP. That table is deleted. In the next case, again runtime level, if I'm using DEPT table, then what it was happened, this will be take as a value. The value will store into n parameter. And now that n parameter, in place of n, it will take a DEPT. Then the query will be build, execute immediate command. How it was built? Drop table space table name DEPT. Then DEPT table is deleted. So here runtime level, which table name are you passing? That table, based on the table, your query will be built by your execute immediate statement or execute immediate command. Okay, now? So this is, and one small procedure I'm going to create it in my database now. So let me come out to database. Okay, now, so come to check first your tables. There are so many tables are there in the tab list. Almost 51 tables we have. Okay, now, so like test 9, test 10, test 8, child, parent, orders, products, customers, so many are there. Now we can see in this, I'm creating my, okay, what we called my procedure I'm creating now. So this is a small command I'm using in my procedure block and to execute this. So once you return and execute here, so procedure is successfully created. And now whatever the parameter n value, now you need to pass at a runtime level. So now tell me how to call a procedure, calling syntax of procedure. Check it. Forgot it, huh? Procedures how to call. Hmm. Execute procedure name drop underscore table of. Now you can see I have a table here test number 10. So now I'm passing the table name test number 10. If I'm passing test number 10, so this is what, see, observe, this is the value. This value I'm sending to my procedure at which level? Execution time. Execution time means, can I say runtime? Yes. So at runtime level, now user is passing some table name. And this value will go to save under which parameter? N parameter. This N parameter, where are you substitute? In the query. Now that means here N place, what it will take? Test number 10. Now that means which table now deleted? Test number 10. Okay. Let me see. Execute, sir. PLSQL procedure success. Suppose you can go to send. If I'm giving test 9, then which table is deleted? Test 9 is deleted. So now test 8 also there. So now come back and see to enter your dynamic level at runtime level. So test 8 will be deleted. So that means what you understand here, which name I'm giving, the table is deleted. Right down below. So this is your testing test statement here. Execute drop underscore table. Okay. But here one small change here observed. Here you can delete it. Okay, fine. But tell me, these tables are permanently deleted or temporarily deleted? Temporarily deleted. And the table addresses, object addresses are there. If I want to delete my table permanently, what I want to use? Huh? Pugs. Okay. The purg statement we need to use. So here, three tables are deleted. Test number 8, 9, 10. But still their object addresses are available here. So that means these tables again, can I flashback? Yes. What is the command of flashback? Flashback table name test number 8 to before drop. Okay. So which table I flashback it? 8. Same to same. You can go to 9 also you can do. Same to same. You can go to 10 also you can do. So that means now we can, after that, you just call your tab list. Again, your tables are restored. Let me come out your test 8, test 9, test 10. Okay, now restored. But now I want to delete, sir. It is again came now. So I want to delete a permanent. Then what should be add here? I should add what now? Space purge statement. Okay, now. So space purge statement I need to add. So now I just come out to take this. What should here? Concatenation, some space, concatenation. What is this? Purge. When we add the purge statement, okay, then what it was happen? It was permanent now. Now your tables are permanently deleted without having any object address. So now procedure created successfully. I'm using purge statement, and now we can go to delete, execute drop underscore table of same as what now? Test number 8. So now it was dropping. Test number 9, it was dropping. Test number 10, it was dropping now. Okay. After dropping, you can see now these object addresses 51 to 48. Now you can see, do you have any object addresses are showing in my tab list? Not at all. So it means a permanent deletion. Suppose you have to try whether it is a permanent or not, then what we want to use, then you can go to use a flashback. So flashback table 10, I'm flashback here, but what it was say, object is not in a recycle. So it means permanent, yes, write down below, or R, and take this. Or R and take that. Okay, right. So these are what now dynamic queries how to prepare, and same like this. Some more examples I was given below. You can go to practice this example. Okay, all types of objects you can drop, like drop tables, drop views, or drop sequence, drop index, or drop synonyms, or different types of okay, what we call the objects you can drop. Then you can prepare like this. Okay, na? Right. So now this is a dynamic SQL. Is a very small technique. This is okay, na? Right. And the next one, backups, how to take from my database. Okay, now. So actually these backups are in real time. You people will not do this. Developers will not do take backups. Okay, it is only for the people will do Who is this means administrators. But okay, administrators, how they want to take a backups. Okay, that mechanism I'm showing now. Okay, so first what I want to do, I'm dropping this MyDB4. Okay, user is drop it here. So all of you know now how to create user. Create user, username, what? Identified by password, MyDB 4PM. So now I just go to granting this permissions. Which permission granted? Grant connectivity permission. What next? Unlimited permission. Unlimited what? Table space. I think you all of you remember early classes we discussed. And what the permission? Create a table to which database? MyDB 4PM. These all are in initially introduction classes. We discuss how to this. Okay. Now he will be connected now. MyDB 4PM / MyDB 4PM. And now present you can see in this database MyDB 4PM there is no tables. What I'm going to do guys here, I have some Oracle tables that this document also I'm sending to you. Remember sending or not? This is also there in the Google Classroom. If today is your first class means I can't do anything. So already 3 months over. And if you say I don't know, sir, means you are a new candidate. Starting came, ending came. So now you can come out and see how many tables present here. 3 tables in my database. I just keep it now. Okay. Now, how I can take backups, database backup, how to take. Okay. Now, so when we want to take database backup in Oracle, especially, but in SQL Server, again, different mechanism. MySQL, different mechanism. Oracle, different mechanisms. Okay. This mechanism can't implement in MySQL. Immediately slap you. Okay. Na? So where we done, there only you can do. .NET code, I can't write in Java. Java code can't write in a .NET. Yes or no? CLR is not understanding. Okay, now same as here also, this mechanism only in where? In Oracle only support. And the MySQL mechanism is different. Okay, now? So now, what I'm going to do here, okay, data pump. This is one of the tool we need to use actually whenever you want to take a backups. What is this? Data pumping. So data pump is a tool which is used to transfer database from one location to another location, from one system to another system. Okay, you can call like this. But whenever you want to transfer your database from one system to another system, directly we can't do this process. We will be following 2 methods. One is exporting data pump. Second one is importing data pump. So these are the 2. Exporting. What is the exporting means? For example, this is your system 1. This is your system number 2. Okay, now. So now present my database is having in the system 1 and this is system number 2. In this, I have my database here. What is my database name? MyDB 4PM. MyDB 4PM is database here. In this database, I have some tables also. Okay, now this system 1 database data, I need to transfer into system 2. But this process I can't do directly in Oracle. Okay, now? So now what we want to do, this MyDB 4PM first, this database data you need to export. Export means sending. Exporting means sending somewhere. So export into some file. Okay, na? Export into some file. So this file is called as a dump file we called. Which file? Dump file we can call. So in the file, your MyDB 4PM complete tables and data will be send it to here first of all. After exporting your required database information which you want to transfer, that should be export into one dump file. Okay. After exporting this dump file, I'm giving to system number 2 user. Suppose I'm a system 1. I'm taking dump file. The dump file I'm giving to you only, to you guys. You people, what you will do with the help of this dump file in your system, you need to do what? What we want to do? Importing. Okay, now I am exporting. You people import. That importing tool I'm using to your database successfully import in your S number 2. So these are the two techniques. First, export your database information into one dump file. With the help of dump file, later import. And whatever we exported here, that is called as a, what is the dump file I said now? That is called a backup file. That is called as a backup file. Okay, now? Right. So like export and import. So how to export here? We have a syntax. And now careful observe. Export dump file, username and password. Later directory. So you need to create a directory. Previous also I explained to you, UTL files. Directory is nothing but path location where your dump file will be stored. That is your path. So directory name. Okay, some name you can give it your path. Next, dump file. Some dump file name should be given. And what it is here? Schemas. Because schema is nothing but what I said, database. User. Every user is a one schema. Every user is a one database. A database is nothing but schema. Schema is nothing but database. Database is nothing but user ID. User ID is nothing but schema. So these are all are same thing. Okay. So now schemas. Which schema you need to transfer? Which schema? MyDB 4 PM schema. Okay, na? That is the syntax here. Okay. Come to step 1. What you want to do? Go to Oracle SQL Plus tool and create a directory. What is the directory creation? Who will create a directory here? Administrator. So who is admin? System. And he created create directory, some directory name as some path. Okay, F:/NIT. So now what I'm going to do, go to my computers, go to D drive. Here one new folder I'm going to prepare. The new folder is called as here NIT. Okay, now that folder. This folder I just opened, but nothing was there. This folder will showing what now? Empty. And this path I'm going to copy. What is my path? D:/NIT. So this path should be copy now. Yes. So copy and close. Come to your operation. So what I want to do first to create. Okay, sir. First I have to create. Now I can go to connect with which user? Admin user. Tiger. What he will create? Create what? Directory. Directory name is, for example, M1. Okay, MNO. Okay, na? As what is our path? D:/NIT. So that means D:/NIT is nothing but MNO. So in place of this path, you can write MNO instead of that. Okay, na? So now you can go to create now. Directory is created successfully. Okay, sir. Then after, now go to open command prompt. Okay, directory are you created under SQL Plus. Now you can write your exporting query request in a command prompt. So now you can go to search button, enter your command prompt. Your command prompt came now. This is open. So I open this command prompt. In this command prompt, what is my syntax, sir? Okay, what is my syntax means observe. Now go to open command prompt and write. See here, which user ID through I'm connecting? System. System is admin now, user admin. Okay, na? So that means what do you understand? This exporting, importing done by who? Admins. If normal MyDB 4 PM, if you do na, it's showing error. Practicing level, do it. What happened, you can understand. So that's why you're exporting. Username is what? System. Password manager for this. Directory name. Dump file. Some dump file name I'm giving. And which database I'm going to transfer year Scott, but now MyDB 4 p.m. Okay, let me come. Go to here. Okay, so what should be right now first? Is it okay now? Now, what is that? XPDP. Yes or no? What is your user ID password? System tiger. Okay. Next. What next I have to take? A directory. Directory? Spelling see it. Directory is equals to, what is my directory name? MNO. Next. What? Dump file. So dump file is equals to, my dump file name I'm giving here, mydb4pm.dmp. DMP is what? Extension of a file name, like txt, .exl, okay, .xlmn, .docx, like these are extensions. Next, what is next? Schemas. Schemas is equals, what is my schema name? MyDB4pm. Okay, so all are clear? Check it out. So export user directory is equals to dump file and schemas. Everything clear? So now everything. So export user ID password, directory MNO, dump file name and schemas. And now what we want to do, I will be entered. So it will take some process. Okay. So now you are, okay. So complete exporting. Okay. Exporting schema successfully completed. After completed, let me come to your location. Where is my location? Where is my location? So my computers, D drive, NIT folder, and open. Let you see your dump file created. What is the name? MyDB4pm. And export is called a text file. Whatever the process is happened, okay, here, the complete process information is there in the text file. So you can see that all process, whatever it was happened. Okay, now? Right. But don't try to open this dump file. If you try to open and doing something now, your entire database data will be collapsed. So that's why don't touch and don't try to open this file. You can open your file, text file you can open, whatever the code, whatever the processing code is there, you can check. But don't open this dump file. Okay, and don't try it also. So just keep it like this. And based on this dump file, now I'm giving this dump file to you. What you people will do based on this, you are going to be importing. Okay, now we can see. Now come to, this is my SQL Plus. Present in my SQL Plus, the user, MyDB4pm user is there. Now what I want to do, system, MyDB, drop user, username, MyDB4pm cascade. I'm deleting. So just imagine, I'm deleting. So that means now present in my system, MyDB4pm database is there? No. If you want to try, you can try. So connect MyDB4pm slash MyDB4pm. I executed, but it was showing what now? Error. What it was say? Invalid. So that means in this system, in my laptop now present, there is no MyDB4pm. So what I'm going to do with the help of this, dump file, now I am importing into my system. Understand now? So how to import sir? How to import sir means that again IMP tool you can use. So importing tool you can use. What is this? IMPDP. Same user system and tiger. What is our directory? MNO. Because my file is located in where? D:/NIT. D:/NIT is nothing but what? Okay. MNO. MNO. And what is your dump file name? mydb4pm.dmp. Understand now? So this is, let me come to your command prompt and do this. Okay, I'm going to write here IMPDP, importing DP. Who is my admin? System. So system tiger. What next I have to do? Directory. Directory is equals what? MNO. What next? Dump file. Dump file is equals to what is my dump file? mydb4pm.dmp. That's it. Okay, na? Fine. After that, you can go to enter now. Okay, right. So after that, you can come out and see, and what it was showing here, importing fully successfully completed. Okay, and now you can come back here. So I just go to minimize this, close this, come back to your SQL plus, and now previously I log in, but showing error. Now I'm login now. mydb4pm/mydb4pm. Connected, and in this, whatever you kept, all are again come to you. Okay, na? This is exporting and importing. Are you clear now? Right. So this is your batch. So today is completed. So many people very tension. What happens? Today is over or not? So today successfully completed, and now I'm giving some important topics to you and Java people. Okay, especially. So these topics only you can focus it. First one, you can go for sub-languages, languages of SQL. In this, you have mostly focus on DDL commands, DML, DQL. That's it. These three language commands must be learned. Remaining commands are not necessary for you. Next, as usual, okay, basics. What is the basics? Operators. Okay, functions. That's called a predefined functions. And next, clauses. These are few topics must be. Keep it the knowledge on this. Next topic, you have to focus on joins. Then after constraints, and here itself, and normalization, at least the definitions you can see. Then after we have a knowledge of views. Okay, na? And you have a knowledge of subquery. That's enough. Okay. And indexes, sequences, partition by, these are all are not necessary for you. Okay, na? For Java students. If you have a good knowledge on this, and suppose in case in your interview level, some people are asking what now? Indexes, but it is optional for you. If you're bad luck, they will ask. Your good luck, they didn't ask. Okay, na? So that's why before going to interview, at least you have to see the definitions, what is what. Okay, na? Right. This is the part of SQL for Java student. If you have a very strong knowledge on these topics, you can do any project in Java along with the JDBC concepts. And you can easily understand JDBC topics when you are going to be advanced Java classes. Okay, now? Right. And come to what about PLSQL, sir? PLSQL, okay, if you shock, there is very, very few topics only you have the knowledge. The first one you can say cursors. Next, you have a knowledge of stored procedures. Okay, next we have a knowledge of stored functions and triggers. That's it. These 4 topics enough. You don't want it collections. You don't want it packages. You don't want it exception handlings. Now we are discussing UTL files. You don't want it. Dynamic SQL. You don't want it. And data pumpings are not required for you. Okay, na? So these are all we are going to be database side jobs people. But this is your Java students. Understand, na? From PLSQL, the 4 concepts strongly built, and SQL, those concepts strongly built. Total 10 concepts, I think so. So 10 or 11, 12 concepts are there. In these areas, if you have very strong knowledge, happily you can do it your Java projects. Okay, na? Right. And the database side people, they can learn each and everything. Whatever we discuss, partitions, sequences, all they can discuss. Okay, na? Right. And now, this is my mail ID, guys, here. Personal numbers are prohibited here. Okay, don't ask. That's why we are going to be taking my personal ID here. I'm sending to you. So Sudhakar Naresh IT @gmail.com. You just post me if any queries regarding to Oracle. You can post to this ID and I will respond Saturday, Sundays. Okay, na? Weekends I will respond your questions. Okay, na? Right. And now, whatever I promise you, okay, that all in front of you only, I'm going to upload it this. Okay, na? And of course, this mail ID, you people also keep it, guys. Online students, go to your chat box. I'm keeping this ID and keep it. Okay, na? Right. So now, next one, what I said to you, what I'm going to upload into Google Classroom. As of now, some up to stored process, something I just uploaded. Yes or no? After that, the notes, sir, I stop it here. But today, complete notes I'm going to upload to you. And so many people doesn't know how to download also. हाँ गूगल क्लासरूम से कैसे डाउनलोड करना भी नहीं आ रहा यार. हाँ हाँ मूवीज अच्छे से डाउनलोड हो जाएगा. सुपर. हाँ दैट्स व्हाई व्हाट आई एम डूइंग हियर अगेन डाउनलोड के लिए एक क्लास ले रहा हूं मैं. हाँ इन द एंड ऑफ द क्लास 5 to 10 minutes आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेनिंग हाउ टू डाउनलोड. हाँ दैट इज ऑल्सो क्लास बन गया अभी. हम्म Actually, you people both the two links are there, na? First and second. I think up to cursors, exceptions, subblocks. Huh? Up to there, I stop it. Okay, no problem. So, complete Oracle 19C materials. Okay. With some interview questions with IQs. Okay. Right. So this is उसका काम बन गया, वो चला गया. सार नोट्स डालने तो चला जाएंगे, बस हो गया इसका काम. Today he came. Today only came, I think so. That's why I'm saying some new people I'm seeing here. 1 or 2 people new come on, new faces. I didn't understand. You are my batch student or other batch student you came. No, that is not in your batch. Every batch. Last day, I'm seeing that. You're my student? Yeah, my student, sir. They're telling like the last day, actually, strength also very big. Maybe your 4 p.m. batch splitting the strength, okay? Last day, different people are going to be coming my class. So I'm observing this guy is my student. Suppose, unfortunately, if I'm asking, Yeah, yes, sir. I'm your student. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your student only. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, मतलब थोड़ा जानबूझ के नहीं, थोड़ा by mistake if I push. No, no, I'm your classes, sir. Yesterday came or day before yesterday came. Huh? Huh? Some people like starting day class coming, batch started 1 week, batch ending 1 week come. ये बीच में क्या होगा पता नहीं. Huh? So let you see, guys. Here I'm going to upload it in Google Classroom. This is your Oracle, okay, for the students. See the complete Oracle notes in the above PDF format, and that is also I'm open and see it. So all okay. These are all are there combination of SQL and PLSQL. If you're preparing in one book means it almost taking 700 to 800 page numbers. Okay, na? If you make it all together one, almost it will be 7 to 800. इतना book आ जाएगा आपको print करने से. And now 1 to 3 years of experience resume how to do for the database side and fresher. And this is I said examples and interview question, because as per our time period, maybe I'm showing one example in particular areas, but you need more practicing. Some people are asking, sir, we require more example for practice. Now I will be prepared here almost 200 examples or 300 examples are there, all topics. If you are have a patience, you can start from tomorrow onwards. And Oracle interview questions also. Oracle interview questions I prepared here, freshers, medium, and experienced questions. Like it will be there. So don't shock when your experienced question will come now. Oh, what is this question? That is experienced people purpose. I kept some questions in that. Okay, if anybody keeping 2+, 3+ of experience. Okay, now. So this is complete your stuff, guys, here. And the stuff directly I'm not sending. I'm making here RAR folder. Okay, now Oracle material for students. So RAR folder also, if you want to open, all the things are available. For example, if anybody have a doubt here, like you see, so your Oracle folder, you just open, see all are there. Yes, only all are there. Okay, now, right. So this RAR file I'm going to upload into your Google Class. So complete Oracle 19C materials with the IQs and examples, whatever it was. Okay, now, right. And now, okay, this has come out. And I will go for to what we called running notes also I'm uploading, whatever the files, running files are there. So your MyDB new text file, one thing. Next, Oracle demo tables are there now. Next, MyDB 4 p.m. Okay, now this 2 running files. Last concepts are explained in these files here. You can keep it. Okay, right. And now, okay. So now I'm assigning for 2 batches people, 4 p.m. and one more batch is there, 4 p.m. 2 people. Okay. So 2 Google Classrooms are there for this batch. So 2 people I'm going to assign. After assigning, now see, RAR folder I'm sending. So what do you want to do? Download after. When you download, it will come with the RAR folder. RAR folder, what you want to do? Extract. Okay, na? And here one thing, remember guys, all of you. Okay, na? So complete Oracle 19C material, you just open it. And you file. These are the running notes, and this is your material. This material, if you directly open here itself only, then what it was happen, you can see there is a no downloading option. You can see, you will get any downloading option here. No, in this window, it's not showing, but okay, you will get some materials, notes, materials, all are there. Experience, examples, fresher, Oracle interview, all are there. Stuff is there, stuff is available. But the stuff, how I need to download. So we can't directly download. So that's why what you want to do. So select this file, click right mouse button, go to open in a new tab link. This link open in new tab. So now see, first option, I selected here. I selected, click right mouse button, open link in new tab. So once it will be go to new tab here. Okay. New tab, see, open. In new tab, you have all the things, Oracle material for students. So again, all you can see it in this. Okay, now all you can see it in this. But here, can you see what is this? Download. Then you can click on download it. After download, which folder you have to get a RAR. RAR after extract. Then your folder will be open it. Is it clear? So directly don't go. Understand now? Yes. And this is what you are uploading and what I promise you that all is sending. Okay, na? Right, guys. And finally, thank you. Thank you so much for your support and these many days you are spending with me. Okay, na? So in the classroom, sometimes serious, sometimes joking. So this 3 months, I hope it was happened like all the things we are seeing in the classroom. Okay, it's a common in every classroom. Sometimes sars are seriously talking, sometimes funny, sometimes kidding. Yes or no? All are there together in the classroom. Okay, but anyway, okay. What we can say, all the best for your future and everything here. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So all the best and your future, your job, and everything. And only one thing I can say, I wish you, all of you, I wish all of you to get as soon as possible your jobs. Okay, now? And whatever you have a dreams, good dreams, not bad dreams. Whatever you have a good dreams, the good dreams will be okay. It will be reached or it will be successful. You can go to fulfill your dreams. Okay, na? And guys, you are all compared to me, you are all somewhat age level. You are somewhat down na. So that's why what we can say, God bless you guys. Okay, and whatever your dreams are there, the dreams also fulfill. Okay, na. So thank you so much. And if anybody have a doubts and everything, na, so I'm going to hear only whether Manjir, you know, na building, where our batch started. There, otherwise new building in Hamoga backside. In these two buildings, I will be available. If you have to meet to me 1 to 2, the lunch period. In that time, if you want to meet directly, okay, physically you need to meet, you can come either here or there. Okay, I will available. So you can have any doubts or anything, you can ask me. Don't ask me personals. Don't tell me personals also. Job related, otherwise Oracle database related questions and answers or anything you are not understanding, any concept is missing, you are not understand it, that concept at the time you are missing your class, that kind of anything is there, you just come out 1 to 2, I will explain that concepts. Which concepts? You are absent concept, not my absent. Your absent concept, anything is, sir, ये concept मैंने attend नहीं किया है. I didn't attend this concept. I forgot it. At the time, I'm not came to class. So this kind of anything is okay. You can come and ask in the time period every day. Okay, now from Monday to Saturday. Okay, now? Right. Otherwise, some people, online students, if you people want to ask any doubts, I already given material to you, mail ID to you. So to that, we want to see you. Okay. Akshay, open करूंगा यार. But don't shock, अरे सर क्या इतना लुक लाइक एंग में दिख रहा है मेरे को? दिख रहा हूँ यार. ओके अक्षय, ओके ना. So sir, you are so younger, don't say so younger. I'm so much age, but maybe look like that. Okay. And what we called, so any doubts are there, especially offline students, you can directly meet, and online students, you can come out, okay, to mail ID, you can send. Okay, thank you, Dinesh. Thank you so much. Okay, na? Right, guys. Okay. And thank you so much, online people, and your support is also. You like Tamil here, Vijay Sethupathi. That is a problem, yeah. That's why I stop it. Love you, Sudhakar sir. I love you too. I love you too, Prabhu. Love you, Sudhakar sir. I love you too. Yeah. Accept placements means that only one thing. If you are having a time, you can come to Hyderabad. Okay. If you manually to meet, then you will get some placements. But from there, it was very what we called difficult if you're staying at home and placements means. Okay, na? If anything is possible, you can come. Okay. Yeah, I miss you. Miss you, Teja. Miss you so much. आप इमोशनल आकर हो रहा है सर, हो रहा हूँ यार, इसलिए Yeah. Miss you. Yes, definitely. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much online. Okay, online students. Okay, now. Love you guys. Love you. Miss you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, your offline students are there. They're reading your statements. Yeah, new will started Anand. Maybe coming week. The next week it will be started. Okay, na? Right. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. All the best. Thank you. Right, guys. Online students. Right. Bye, guys. Take care.